god, this is so weird. I don't actually think I've picked up the camera and hit that little red record button in probably like 2 months. I have no words. Hello everyone and welcome back to a very long awaited new video. I'm so happy I'm back filming YouTube videos. Like, don't know what it does, but it like, or how it does it, but it fills my soul with so much joy knowing that I can put a smile on someone else's face, make someone else feel safe, feel warm, feel cozy, feel just like we're living as best lives together. And do you know what? I have been waiting so long for just life in general to be not as busy as it has been, so I can pick up the camera and just come and chat to you all, like, and have a good old catch up, because it's been a really long time. My hair at the moment is on like day, I don't know, 3. It definitely needs washing. These bits are not sitting right on my face, so if I do start looking like an old school boy haircut, please just ignore that. But as I said, hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all still here for starters, because it's been a really long time that I've been disappeared off YouTube. So if you have come back because you've seen that I've uploaded a new video, or you've seen that I've put it on my Instagram stories that I've uploaded a new video, then thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, then hello. I will not be disappearing anymore, because this is something I've really missed, like I just said. And yeah, I'm excited to update you all on what's happening with the house, with life, just everything and everything. But yeah, make sure you've got your drinks. I have got a Diet Coke tonight. It is actually Thursday evening when I'm recording this, and hopefully it'll be Easter weekend when you're watching this, so happy Easter if it is, if I've been good to myself and actually recorded, edited and uploaded this video in time. So cheers. But yeah, make sure you're nice and cozy, and let's get into this mammoth catch up. So as you can see from behind me, we've just got random chairs everywhere. I don't have anywhere to like sit and record a YouTube video at the moment. The house is still very much a work in progress. There is so much I need to update you on, because I'm pretty sure the last time I will have ever recorded, I would never have been able to take my shoes off to start off with, and I currently have no shoes on in my living room because we've got a carpet. It's the best thing ever. I've never wanted to be able to walk around without any shoes on for, I don't know, that's never been something that ever cropped into my head. But if you've gone through a reno, or you're going through a reno, you will appreciate that same feeling of being able to take your shoes off. There's also loads of updates in terms of like the kitchen, the bathroom, our bedroom. There's even landing and hallway sort of updates. So yeah, I will show you all of that in a moment, but I just wanted to take like the first part of this video, the first little chunk of this video, to kind of just have a real catch up, like, you know, what's been going on, like, you know, what hasn't been going on, and hopefully I can bring you all the way up to speed from whenever the last upload was. In fact, I remember for fact that I was supposed to be uploading our like moving vlog and first night in the house and all of that. So what happened there is it was extremely chaotic, so we couldn't get a van size that we wanted to, so we had to get a little bit smaller of a van and make more trips. But because we've moved quite far, like, it isn't majorly far, but it's at least like, say, half an hour journey, so that's an hour's journey to and from. It's got some neighbours walking past, probably thinking, why on earth has she got a camera in front of her? But anyway, yeah, so it's like an hour to and from, so that added so much more onto like the whole weekend move in. We thought we would be able to do it like in a couple of trips and in one day, when in fact it literally took us 2 full days, and it was so tiring, so exhausting. Brad and my dad did amazing at all the big heavy stuff and moving all of that, and then it was kind of like this entire room that I'm sat in now was completely chaos. So it had all of the kitchen, which was already in boxes, already in here, as well as pretty much our entire house from the other house in here. It was just that saying where it says things get worse before they get better. That was like, we were living and breathing that saying, let me just tell you. So yeah, we did really enjoy our first night here. We actually had the mattress on the floor, like it was all makeshift, all reno, pretty much slumming it, but we were so excited to be in the house. We even didn't have any blinds or anything like that. It was like we were just squatting in someone else's house. It was pretty crazy, but yeah, we loved it. It was great. I did buy us like I bought us a new pair of pajamas each, loads of snacks, loads of drinks and stuff like that, but the pajamas we saved till literally last weekend, so we've had them like a whole 2 months, and I only just wore them last weekend, because even though we moved in 2 months ago, we only actually completed on the house sale this Monday, so you'll be seeing this on Sunday. So the Monday that's just gone, that's when we actually like sign contracts, exchange keys. We no longer have anything to do with the other house anymore. Like, it's all gone, it's theirs. This house is all officially ours. So because it was Brad's family's house previously, that's why we was able to get the keys, start doing the work and move in a lot sooner. Obviously in any other normal, I guess, circumstance you wouldn't be able to do that, so we were very lucky and extremely grateful that we was in that position. That's all done. We've been in here for literally 2 months now, and it's hard work. It's extremely hard. I put up on my Instagram story tonight about how I am still living off like microwave food, microwave meals, obviously just normal cold stuff that you don't have to cook, because we still don't have an oven. It's pretty wild. We do have an air fryer though, and I did some Yorkshire puddings with my bangers and mash meal from M&S. If you haven't tried the bangers and mash microwave meal from M&S, chef kiss, it's amazing, you need to. And then yeah, just get some Yorkshire puddings that are frozen and put them in an air fryer literally for like 3 minutes, and it's amazing. So then next thing that has like prevented me from being able to vlog, being able to pick up the camera, is because we've literally just got so stuck in to making sure we get everything done, try and get as much as we can done every single night, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster in terms of like how much work needed to be done. And even going back to like when that weekend when we moved in, the bathroom guy was supposed to have been all finished and all complete around like Thursday that week, so we thought we'll definitely have a bathroom. And we moved in and he wasn't finished, and he needed like an extra week after we'd moved in. Luckily we had a bath that he had finished, and we had a downstairs toilet and sink, so it wasn't like the end of the world, but it was also extremely frustrating because we'd relied on him being finished. He told us that that's what date he would be finished. He like guaranteed it, and then yeah, he wasn't finished, so that was great. We've just been extremely busy trying to get every single room like moving forward. We've got blinds in a couple of rooms now. We've got obviously our bedroom is pretty much done apart from the wardrobe, which today we've actually ordered. We haven't ordered, it was the other day we ordered, it actually got delivered today. One of the like, so when you order the IKEA Pax wardrobes, or when you like design them, you can get different sizes. So we've got 3 of the 100 centimeters and then 1 50 centimeter one. And just to see how easy they are to install, we've ordered the 50 centimeter one, which got delivered today. So we're going to build that over the Easter weekend. Sorry if I've moved positions, the Amazon man arrived. I can't even remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, about the wardrobe. So if we build the 50 centimeter one and it's quite easy, then we can get the rest of it all delivered like relatively soon and put it up ourselves. Otherwise, if it is quite complex, we've already obviously got Brad and his dad busy trying to sort the kitchen out, so it's kind of like, would it just be easier to get the IKEA like team to come out and install it so that it's like done? I don't know, depends how easy it is. If it's really easy, then obviously we'll go ahead and do it ourselves. So that's quite exciting, because then at least we'll have the wardrobe done, which hopefully should mean the bedroom is then finished and I'll be able to actually unpack a load of like clothes and, you know, stuff that's just in your bedroom when you move out, and then you're like, bloody hell, where the hell are you gonna put all this stuff? You have to like then, because we're having quite a minimal bedroom, so all we will have in the bedroom is the bed, the 2 bedside tables and the wardrobe, which is pretty much the entire like back wall, apart from a little bit because of the window width. So yeah, it's kind of like we've had to design the wardrobes around what we're having in there. And you girls will know, if you've followed me for a while, will know that I love nothing more than watching TV in bed, like on an evening when I'm like chilling out, especially at the minute because we don't have a sofa. That's another thing. We actually donated our original sofa, so we bought it here, and then like 2 weeks later we donated it to the British Heart Foundation because we were getting the carpet installed, and I really just didn't want loads of grooves putting into the new carpet. Where we've got the dining table and the chairs at the minute, hopefully most of the sofa that we are getting will cover that. So yeah, should be able to get IKEA wardrobes, hopefully, if we can do it ourselves, if it's quite easy, get them ordered and get them put up rather soon. And then we have also ordered the sofa of our actual dreams, honestly. So it's something that I saw on DFS Instagram, and it was another like lady that had it, and she'd posted it on her Instagram, and her house just looks absolutely incredible. Like, I'm obsessed. And that initial picture that made me like fall in love with it, but I would never ever buy a sofa just from the look of it online, because I know so many people that have done that and then they've got the sofa there and it's just so uncomfortable, or just not comfortable to them, because of like, everyone lays and chills out differently, so you need to go and test the sofas, like tip number 1. So yeah, we went away a couple of weekends ago, and on the way back we went to a DFS store, and they actually had that sofa in there so that you could go and obviously test it out, chill on it, see if it was comfy, and oh my lord, it was so comfortable. Like, I've never sat on a sofa that was that comfy, and you could tell that it had been sat on quite a lot that day because the pillows like weren't properly plumped up or anything like that. So I'm just so excited for it to arrive now. So we didn't order it at that point, we literally only ordered it on Monday because everything costs money, and we were waiting to complete on our house sale to put a deposit down on the sofa, so it makes the monthly payments cheaper and it's interest free as well. So highly recommend. That's really exciting. But also, guess what, I'm gonna need a sip of my drink. 1 second. The sofa is not actually coming until the end of August, so we're in April now, so that's May, June, July, August, 4 months. So even though we're really uncomfortable now on an evening when we sit at the dining table watching TV, and then at like 8:30 we're like, shall we go sit in bed because it's a little bit comfier? But then you get to the point where you're uncomfortable being in bed, and then it's like night time and you've just got to suck it up because you've got to go to sleep. Oh, it's getting pretty crazy, but it's not forever. I've just got to keep reminding myself it isn't forever. And it'll be so worth it when that sofa arrives. And then finally, so like the last thing that was like the cherry on the cake to basically put, if I was feeling down about anything that was getting a bit overwhelming, or like just the stress of living in a reno, it can be quite, it can just get a lot sometimes. Like, a lot of the time it is fun because you're making it exactly how you want it, and you are literally stripping everything out of the house so that you can you're stripping everything out of the house so you can make it your own, and make it exactly how you want. So it is really exciting, but it does get really, really hard work. So as well as all of that going on, literally last week someone tried to break into our house, which even just having to say it out loud just makes it really hard work, you know, and really upsetting, like really stressful, like so many different emotions. And you girls will know that I always rave about how your home is your safe place. It's where you're nice and cozy, where you're comfortable. That's obviously what we're trying to make this house. So we're spending all of our hours, all of our money, everything at making this house everything we've ever wanted. Everything we've ever wanted. And someone felt that it was okay to maybe come and jeopardize all that. Luckily, he made a bang and woke us up. Still proceeded to do whatever he was trying to do, but obviously we turned the lights on, ran downstairs, all of that jazz, and he then like just walked away as if it was like nothing that had ever happened. But yeah, it's really, really hard to come to terms with the fact that someone wanted to get into your home, regardless of what they wanted. I mean, my house is upside down, it's a building, so I'm not entirely sure what they would have wanted, but regardless, someone wanted to come into my home uninvited, trespassing, breaking in, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a situation, you know. All I want to say is just be safe, make sure you've got security, as much security as you think is necessary for your house, because we have like now gone to the nth degree, and probably our neighbours think we've gone OTT, but then they also feel exactly the same because their house weren't targeted, it was only ours. And yeah, we've got enough security going on now, so even if anyone was to attempt it again, like, they wouldn't be able to get very far, do you know what I mean? So yeah, the last week has been pretty stressful, pretty emotional, and just trying to get our whole sort of like belief system back in that it is a nice home, you are safe here, all of them sort of like mentality back into you, because obviously the night of it happening and a couple of nights after, we were both just like, every slight noise would instantly wake you up, and you was just like on high alert the whole time, and the chances of the person coming back like within a couple of days was probably really unlikely anyway. But like, it doesn't stop your like instincts changing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyone that's been through anything like that or even worse, then I don't get what makes people think that they can go in and maybe try and steal things from really hard-working people, or people that have earned the money to go out and buy these things, or, you know, whatever. It's just disgusting, really, really disgusting. But the police are all involved and all of that jazz. So anyway, moving on. So yeah, I feel like I've just been sat here chatting to you for a really long time now, and there was also really a lot to catch up on. It's been like 2 months of like nothing, but I wanted to let you know that we're all moved in, we're settled in as much as we possibly can be for a building reno, and there is a lot more to come. So I will promise to make sure that I am back on with all my consistency, making sure I upload as often as I possibly can. The other thing is I am back in work now a lot more than what I was previously, so that does kind of compromise in terms of like how often I'd be able to upload, but we'll get to that when we get to it, and I will let you know and keep you updated on my Instagram stories. So if you're not already following my home account, make sure you are, because that's where I'm most active at the minute. That's where pretty much my entire life is. because it's all home related. I'm at home, we're renovating. If I'm at home, it's usually doing some sort of DIYing, so that's where we're at. I'll have all of my Instagram details on the screen, and if not, in the description box below anyway. But without further ado, I am going to finish the rest of my Diet Coke for this evening and give the house a bit of a zhuzh up. Not that there's much to judge, but I've got a load of washing out at the minute that's just currently drying, and need to tidy up from having my tea earlier, as well as cleaning the bathroom and stuff like that. Just the general stuff of a household. And then I'm going to show you all around tomorrow and update you on everything, and spend the rest of the day tomorrow together. Also, hopefully going to go and buy our fridge tomorrow as well, because we've now got the space in the kitchen, which obviously when I show you the kitchen tomorrow you'll be able to see. But we're going to go to Curry's because they've got an Easter like sale on at the minute, and the fridge that we really want is obviously has been discounted, so we're going to go into Curry's, just double check it's definitely like the one that we're wanting, and then hopefully get it ordered and get a delivery date in, because I can't wait to have an American fridge freezer. Like, that's one of my dreams. Tick straight away, you know. But anyway, I will see you literally in 2 seconds for you, but for me in the morning. Oh my gosh, my loves, it has literally been a real hot minute since I did the intro to this video, so I do apologise because this is definitely not going to be uploaded around Easter time. It is now, pretty sure it's almost the end of May, so sorry about that. And please do excuse the state of me, although my hair is still looking really nice and beachy wavy because I had it done yesterday. But I've been at work all day, I've been in the office, my makeup is literally not even existent on my face anymore, and for the first time in a really long time I'm actually wearing colour. That actually also washes me out at the same time, so that's just fabulous. But I thought, because I say I've just got home, I haven't. It is now almost 9 PM, but I'm actually just stood with no lights on, and this is just the light that's coming in through our bedroom window. It's pretty amazing to say that it's still this light at this time of night. So what I thought, I'm going to pick the camera up, I'm going to show you as many updates as I can and just take you through like room by room as much as possible and catch you all up on all the progress, because there has been so much since you'll have last seen it. If you are over on my Instagram, you may have seen like little bits as things are going on. But yeah, I thought I'd just pick up the camera and go show you now. So I'm going to show you now before the sun actually sets and it goes really dark, and let's go. Okay, I'm going to show you a very quick glimpse of our bathroom, because not gonna lie, it actually needs a clean and a tidy, because I mean, this is real life, guys, and as much as I would love for it to be very like Instagrammable right this second, it really isn't. So I'm not going to show you around for too long before you see all of the imperfections and probably all of my hair, because my hair literally molts everywhere. And as you can see, there's my hanger from my shirt this morning, because I've literally got home, had my dinner, spent some time with Brad, and now I've picked up my camera. Let me spin you around. If you haven't already, go onto my Instagram, because there is a lot more nicer pictures of the bathroom when it is completely clean and tidy and looking exactly like it should do, like if you didn't live here. So we've obviously gone for these gorgeous tiles. They're in the shade Ivory, and they're also the same ones on the floor, but they're more square on the floor, whereas they're more rectangle on the walls. I always want to say triangle instead of rectangle. Does anyone else have that problem? But yeah, I absolutely love them. In certain lights they look a little bit grayer, in other lights they look a bit more creamy beigey. So yeah, I'm obsessed with them. These aren't the ones we were going to go for, but we actually went back into Topps Tiles on the day we was about to order and saw these ones and thought, actually, I think these are the ones. And then I've got my beautiful eucalyptus. This is what I used to have in our old house in the porch. If anyone's a real OG, you may remember that. I just think it looks beautiful in here. It's like a little bit of greenery, This window is massive. First thing in the morning when you walk in, the sun is literally here and it blinds you. Like, honestly you can't see a thing in the morning. Like, you have to wear shades. Then we've obviously got this gorgeous bath. Please excuse the little plug hair stopper thing, but this freestanding bath, honestly, it is what my actual dreams were made of. And then this freestanding bath tap, oh, it's just, honestly, it's amazing. It's also got one of these little handheld shower things, so it makes washing your hair when you're in the bath so much easier. And I think obviously when we have children in the future, that'll come in way handy. So yeah, I absolutely love just everything about this little setup. As you see around the bathroom, we've gone for these like, I don't even know what to call them, towel radiators. This one's actually an electric one, which with the price of electric at the minute, not really ideal. However, when it gets to summer, obviously it'll come in super handy because the rest of the radiators won't be on. I mean, when it comes to summer, the radiators aren't on at the minute. So if we leave this on, it just needs to be on number 1 and it'll just dry the towels out. Especially like the hand towel and then our towels in the morning, then by the end of the day that they are dry. We've got a toilet, obviously. Everything about this bathroom, I just simply adore it. So this was, this is like an off the floor one, so you can basically get your hoover and mops right under. So I just kind of thought for ease when it comes to, I don't know, just future-proofing the house. Everything I have chosen with the thoughts of what if? Like, what if we have kids and they spill water everywhere in the bathroom? I can quickly mop it all up and it's not going to like make the under part of the unit, you know, if you miss any water and it starts then like making your cabinets go all funny. Anyway, I'm probably like not sounding like I'm making much sense, but this mirror also, let me just do a magic trick. Ta-da! It is my favourite. Like, I actually love it, and it's one of those that the mist or the steam dissolves. It's perfect. Perfect. Our tap also, I won't show you because it needs a good old wipe, but I just love. And of course, if you remember, I actually ordered the White Company hand soap and moisturiser, which I haven't even opened the moisturiser. It's just there looking pretty, but the hand soap smells absolutely incredible. Then onto our shower. So as I say, please ignore like all the bits that you wouldn't see in an Instagram photo. This honestly is my favourite part of the house. We never used to have a separate shower, let alone a walk-in shower where you can literally just like, you just have to walk through and it's there, and it is like one of those big rainfall ones. And then we also have like a handheld one, which to be honest I only ever use to clean the glass. So and that was always my thing when I said to Brad we would need one of them, and he's like, but why, like what are you going to use it for? I'm like, to clean. This is why I need it. That's another reason why I wanted this one as well. But this was probably the best decision we ever even got told to do, and that was to make what's classed as what's called a niche, but it's basically just a little shelf in your shower, and it goes into the wall, which obviously on the other side of here is our bedroom. The only thing I would say is if you've got a bedroom on the other side and you're hiding all pipes, so obviously we've got this in the wall, which is where you can turn it on from here instead of having to step in and turn it on and get wet, if you know what I mean. So all the pipes run down this wall and like in the wall basically where that would be, and on the other side of this wall is our bedroom. So when you do turn it on, it is quite loud from our bedroom. We're actually quite used to it now, so to be honest it doesn't wake either of us up. But there's also all of the pipe work for the sink behind here, and that like runs across there as well. So yeah, just make sure you insulate the inside of the wall if that is what you're gonna do, and then it'll just reduce the amount of noise. But honestly, yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things in this bathroom. Obviously, everything pretty much is, because this is probably one of the only rooms that is pretty much finished. Well, it is finished, you know, whereas every other room has loads to do. Also, I'll just quickly show you the roof, the ceiling. You can sort of see me in it. Hello. We went for this glossy white cladding, which looks gorgeous, and then we put these spotlights in just to make it super bright. So if you're considering something for your bathroom roof, bathroom ceiling, why do I keep saying roof? I definitely recommend looking at cladding, and this glossy one, it doesn't show up any marks. It always looks like just like a hotel sort of vibe. Okay, now for the landing, if the lights ever want to turn on. This is like such a transformation. I'll see if I can get one of the pictures of what I took of this very spot right here when we first got the keys, and honestly it looks a totally different house. I'm obsessed. We've gone for this jasmine white paint, which is from Dulux, literally in the entirety of our house apart from the kitchen. I just love it. I love everything about it. Our carpets are exactly the same wherever there is carpets, as you can see, running into the bedroom. We painted this, so if you remember rightly, this was a really dark brown. We decided on not replacing it because, let's face it, that was way too much money. But we actually found this stuff that basically primed it, so you didn't need to sand the life out of it before you painted it, and it kind of like coated it. I don't know the actual terminology for it. I will get the link off of Brad and link it in the description box below if this is something that you're considering, and you can just have a look at what we used, because it's actually come up so amazing, and you can still sort of see like the grains in the wood, so it still looks like it's supposed to, if you know what I mean. I'm not a major fan of these, but in the grand scheme of things, it's white, it's clean, it looks exactly how I wanted, apart from it obviously them. And then we've also got these blinds in pretty much every room that we have. Not all of them are up yet, to be fair, but these are from Blinds to Go, and honestly they're amazing. I love them so much. Like, you can literally have them whichever way you want. Our garden is actually horrible, so just don't even go back to that. But our windows are all really tall. This one's quite a narrow one, and then there's also the same size of this one in the office room. But yeah, these blinds make these windows look totally different. They don't steal too much of the light either, which I really love. As you can see, I'm just going to stick with the theme of showing you upstairs whilst I'm up here, but this is literally what I mean by real life, guys. So this is where I get ready for work in the morning, and you can clearly see my dressing gown that I basically use as a blanket because it's usually freezing cold at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then my makeup bag on the floor. This is exactly how I left this room this morning. Yeah, it's the only room in the house with a mirror, like full size, so that I can see, like, sit and do my hair and my makeup and then see what I look like before I leave the house. But anyway, this is the spare bedroom. I'm just gonna move that because, yeah. So this is the spare bedroom. So this is classed as like bedroom 2. This unit and these boxes and things here are moving, but you'll understand when I explain that in a minute. So we do still need to actually find to buy a bed for in here, but that obviously hasn't been our first priority. If anyone needs to stay, it is still just as comfy, because ages ago I was gifted like a really thick mattress topper. I don't know if you can see it there. So that's the end of the mattress, and then this is the mattress topper, and honestly it is the softest thing I've ever experienced. I stupidly got them to order it in a double, which was for the spare bedroom in our old house, and really we could have done with it in our bedroom, but never mind. Yeah, so if we need anyone to stay, then they can use this bed. Again, we've got the same carpet running through and same white walls, and these are from our old house, from our bedroom, so we've just repurposed them and put them in here. That is my lantern that used to be in the living room at the old house. It's just living here for now because I didn't want it to get damaged, and it actually looks all right there when this isn't here. All of these are to go back to IKEA because we don't actually need them, as well as all these shelves. And then, if anyone remembers, a couple of weeks ago, the White Company had a massive sale on what should have been at £95. It's their faux flower like bouquet. I think they were like £25 maybe, that's what I want to say anyway. They're just chilling here until our kitchen is complete because I want these to live on the island. I need to find a really nice vase for them to go in as well, so if you've got any recommendations for a really nice vase, then please let me know. The other side of this room, these are all mirrors that used to be in the other house. They're just chilling there. They're safe there. They're not going to break. They're living their best lives over there, guys, okay? This wardrobe was here when we moved in, but it's actually a perfect wardrobe. And we did say we wasn't going to use any of the room in any of the other bedrooms, you know, just so that when it comes to us either having guests or having children in the future, we never have to clear wardrobes and stuff like that out. Best believe we needed to use this one, and let me show you why. The entirety of it is full, almost to the brim. There's a tiny gap here of coats, and let's face it, mainly mine. Brad has said that I am on a coat buying ban for when it gets to autumn winter this year, but let's see how that happens, and I'm sure I'll find a coat and sneak one in, you know. But it is a bit excessive. Like, my coats run from here all the way to this black one there, and those ones there are Brad's. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really have many coats. His are more like hoodies. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna close that because it's making me feel like I'm a bit of a coat crazy lady. But yeah, that is the spare bedroom along with my makeup from this morning. This is showing like the other way round from the landing. As you can see, like, that room is all finished as well, but it's just got loads of boxes in there at the moment, because Brad is currently doing that bedroom, which is classed as bedroom number 3. I don't know if I'll be able to actually see anything in here, and he's been in here today and I don't even know what it looks like. So right, I can't go in because I've got no shoes on. But yes, this is the current state. Oh my god, seeing this bedroom like this just reminds me, god, it's very echoey, I do apologise, of how all the other bedrooms used to be. Oh my god, it used to be a nightmare. I remember it all so well. But anyway, let me turn some of these lights off because, you know, the price of electric and all that jazz. And let me take you downstairs. Just picking my dressing gown up again. Okay, I have now just shut the blinds because I do feel a little bit exposed that people are watching me, so I've just shut the blinds, and plus it is starting to get a little bit darker than what it was a minute ago. So this is the living room. It doesn't look like a living room right now, but brace yourself. Obviously we've got the same sort of blinds. We had to do these in like a weird way because it's like a bay window, but if you are interested in blinds like this, definitely go onto the Blinds to Go website. They have loads and loads of info on like how you should measure them, and like they get the best out of the blind sort of situation. Excuse this, we've just got an extra bit of carpet. I can't remember why they said that they've left that there, but we've got to keep it for something, I can't remember. And this is the rest of the living room at the minute. So, as you can see, we've got the dining table in here. Please excuse Brad's plate. Basically, we obviously don't have a sofa at the minute. Let me just explain. I mean, if I've explained this already, I'm probably just going to cut this bit out and we'll start again in a second. So yeah, our living room, it does look pretty bare. as we have nothing in it. But let me try and draw the picture. Also, please excuse the state of everything in the conservatory. That is basically our, like, anything with non-value or anything like that is just living its best life in there at the moment. And then yeah, that's how we're rolling. So obviously we've got the door here, so our sofa basically starts from, like, I want to say here somewhere, and it goes all the way down this wall. And let me tell you that this is a really quite long living room. It comes to, like, where this chair is, halfway down the radiator sort of thing. And then it comes obviously out like a sofa does. So that is going to take up all of this. I need to find something beautiful to put on the back wall. Then just got friends on as absolutely usual. We're planning on having the TV up on the wall, and we really want one of those, like, electric fires, and then, like, another little bit of storage cupboards along the bottom. When that's going to happen, I do not know. It's not on the priority list, but that's the vibe, that's the plan. There's also going to be a sofa, like a one-seater sofa or a chair, whatever it's called, over here, and it'll probably be facing, like, the garden, so when it is really beautiful and it's not full of clutter over in that corner or in the conservatory, I'll be able to sit here with my morning coffee and look straight through, and it'll be beautiful. And then this space I am just going to leave quite clear. That is the plan for now, unless we then change his mind. And I've found, like, the most amazing coffee table that I really want, so I'm not going to share that because I don't want everybody buying it before I do, but I will definitely share it with you all once I've got it, and obviously if it's any good, and I will share the link with you. But I'm hoping that that will obviously sit quite nicely here, and there'll still be quite a lot of room to, like, get through. But yeah, that is our pretty, maybe not chaotic because it's quite empty, to say how full it was before the carpet got fitted. Also, I'll just give you a sneak peek at these. Absolutely obsessed. However, this is the second kettle that we've ordered from Next, because the first one had, like, scratches over it. This one does have, like, 1 or 2 on it, but because I love it so much, I'm keeping it. Like, I've committed to it now. But you'll see throughout, like, the whole of our house, everything's, like, a white or just off-white colour, with a little bit of, like, oak wood effect, a little bit of stainless steel, and then there's also a bit of black thrown in there, but there isn't black on here, I don't think, anyway. But yeah, I got it's called the White and Wood Effect Kettle, pretty much what I just said, and we got the matching 4-slice toaster as well. You can't really see that very well. But we are leaving these nicely in the box over there until our kitchen is ready. So I haven't actually explained why I haven't shown you our main bedroom, and that is because I am going to do a whole, like, grand reveal on it, because let me tell you, like, there's not even really much in there, but the wardrobes are a bloody piece of art, let me tell you. So it needs a whole other video on its own, and because of, like, I feel like it was such a transformation, so yeah, that video is coming, like, literally next. But let me show you the kitchen right now, because the kitchen's going to change so much in June. I can't wait. Hopefully we should have the kitchen complete at the end of June. Like, I don't want to jinx it, that's why I'm whispering. But how excited would that be? Okay, now before I properly show you around, there is stuff everywhere. Like, we are still very much living out of boxes. Let me just clear that one up for you. It has been since February. We're now currently at the end of May. We still don't have an oven. Even off microwave meals and stuff that can go in the air fryer is just what's happening. And to be honest, I'm sick of it, but I'm also very used to it at the same time, so I can't really complain because I'm just going with the goddamn flow. I mean, I've got no other choice, have I really? So it will be beautiful when it's done. It will be. It already is, and it's not even finished yet. I mean, there's a lot of blue tape which we're using as handles, you'll see in a second. I'm sick of seeing the blue handles, if I'm honest, but again, let me just show you. Before I do show you, if there's anyone new here, this is what the kitchen originally looked like. So it was 2 separate rooms. There was a kitchen, there was a dining room. Knocked through that room to make it one big old room, which I'm just gonna put loads of pictures on so that you can kind of see the gist and how it looked, how it was going, and all that jazz. And now the kitchen looks like this when it focuses. Again, please excuse everything on the side, honestly. I really can't stand much further back to show you the rest of the kitchen because Brad is painting these doors at the minute. There's tins of paint like open and everywhere. I don't want to stand in anything because I'll be in so much goddamn trouble. So let me just show you bits at a time. So this is the bit that is like, oh, it's just so dreamy. So the door for the kitchen used to be like where the fridge is now, when there used to be a wall like separating these 2 rooms. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to knock down the wall and make it one big room, so that we could have one big like wall, floor to ceiling cupboards with big American fridge in. Obviously this is our old microwave. We do have the new one, but we're still obviously waiting for our oven. So we're just gonna wait until we've got the oven and the microwave before we put them in. Also, it does still have all of the plastic on them. These are our nice blue handles. Gorgeous, aren't they? But without them, like, you can't get in, so. Anyway, this is like the best fridge in the world. It's a Samsung one, which makes me feel quite bougie, but this also makes me feel really, really bougie. And I mean, it's just like the simple things in life. So you can get water, cubed ice and crushed ice. It's all plumbed in, so you never have to like fill anything up, which we're super lucky with because the people that used to live here used to have the washing machine along this wall, hence why there was a pipe of water to be able to have this. Otherwise we'd have had one that you can like fill the water up yourself. All of these cupboards at the top are great, but I can't actually reach any of them, especially this one. Like, I can literally do that. That is it. And it goes all the way up to the ceiling, so that's cool. Just showing you that bit from this angle. Oh, I do love it. And obviously the main feature piece is this goddamn gorgeous island. So we've gone for 2 cupboards at the end, then we've got some drawers, and then we've also got this spice rack in the middle, which is just being used by like 3-4 things at the moment. But yeah, this is like, oh, dreams made. Excuse the bin. But just so I can show you, so we're basically having a overhang as like a breakfast bar on this side. So when the worktop's on it, it will come out 30 centimeters, I think, from here to here, maybe. No, I don't know, 30 centimeters from there. So we can then have like 3 or 4 bar stools running underneath. As you can see, we've actually got power in the island as well. So I'll be able to do all of my baking and everything like that on here, which I'm so excited for. But then looking over this side, so we've got our washing machine and dishwasher. Those went in quite a while ago and were an absolute lifesaver because obviously we needed to wash our clothes, and washing pots was an absolute, just, it was impossible because we have no kitchen tap and haven't done basically since we moved in. So that's been great. We literally have the tiniest tap in the downstairs toilet that we can use, and obviously their kettle and an outside tap. I didn't really want to do anything in the bathroom upstairs because, you know, that was all new at the time. So anyway, the dishwasher and the washing machine got plumbed in quite early on, so that's been a lifesaver. And then we have all of these cupboards running all the way along, really big pan cupboards for obviously like frying pans and stuff like that. Then another cupboard here. Then we've got a cupboard extractor, which everybody tells me looks like a TV. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can see me. So it's kind of like a mirror, didn't even realise that. Like, you can definitely see how much crap there is in our house. But yeah, I am pretty much obsessed with this. So the hob is going to go on here. At the minute there's just this bit of wood on there because like underneath there's a hole for the hob, which can't be put on until the worktop's put on. We do have the sink sort of in place, like it's here. It's living its best life in there, and it is all like plumbed in underneath. However, we don't have a tap. So, I mean, Brad's dad did say he would have been able to connect it to this piece of wood, and that's why they did this, but it'd have been way more hassle once the worktop people come, because you have to then remove all of that and get it ready for them. So there was just no point, you see? So yeah, this is like, I definitely thought, please excuse the floor as well, like, how gross is this? It's just the pure floor of the house. Get my words out. I definitely thought the space in here was going to be a lot tighter, whereas there's actually quite a lot of room. I feel like it's really hard to show you on camera, like the actual space. Then we also have this random cupboard here because that covers up loads of like pipes and everything, but all of our like the ironing board, the hoover, the mop, and all of that will be able to live in there, so that's great. My camera battery light is flashing, so let me just run upstairs and sort that out. Now, I've definitely got the driest mouth I've ever had from talking so much. I'm clearly not used to it. But yeah, that is basically the updates on the house. I have just started on the downstairs toilet, so there will be like a whole transitioning piece on that coming very, very soon. I'm gonna reel the hell out of it as well because I love making reels and they're really good to look back on, especially when you're going through a renovation. So if you are someone like me that's like living in it, sometimes it's so hard to remember like how rooms used to look, and you also feel like you've made no progress after like weeks and weeks of really hard work and long hours and long days and stuff like that. And it's just, it's so helpful to take loads of pictures, take loads of videos and make a reel, because you kind of see the whole room transform and you're like, oh yeah, we have done loads of work, and it's just gives you a good feeling. Yes, I hope you have enjoyed, even though this has been like the most random thing ever, because I started this way back in Easter and I'm now finishing it at the end of May, which is just, I'm so sorry. I will get so much better at this. I am really wanting to come back to YouTube and do like my weekly videos and stuff like that. I've really planned in like how I can do it, when I can do it and stuff like that as well. So hopefully I can stick to that and do it, because I do love catching up with you all and being able to like share my journey of what I'm going through at the minute, as I'm sure it's very real for some of you girls that are also going through a renovation, or even if you're just moving house and you're just wanting to do like a lick of paint. Even that can be stressful too, you know. But if you're in the process of planning for this situation, then Lord have mercy on you, girl, because it's tough, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, it'll be worth it, it'll be worth it. That's what I keep telling myself. But yes, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified as soon as I upload a video, even if my videos are a little bit all over the place. But I'm going to try and stick to my Wednesday and Sunday upload dates, so please check back on a Wednesday and a Sunday, and hopefully there'll be a video waiting for you. I will update my Instagram as well, just to keep you in the loop if I'm going to be late or anything like that, or if there's going to be an extra upload, if there's something exciting I need to share, stuff like that. So make sure you follow me over on Instagram as well. But otherwise, I hope you have the loveliest weekend, or the end of your weekend, and I will hopefully see you on Wednesday. And yeah, it's so good to be back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone.